We love having roast on Sundays, and you guys have asked if I can share timings with you. That is going to go into my roasting oven for 30 minutes. So that is the equivalent of 200 fan electric oven if you're using it. As soon as you've got the chicken in, I start doing the potatoes. I'm going to bring this to the boil and then let it simmer for 8 minutes. I'm just parboiling my potatoes. The potatoes have had 8 minutes. I've just drained them. It's now time to get the chicken out of the roasting oven. So my chicken has had 30 minutes in the roasting oven, and I'm just going to pour any juices that have come out over the top just to keep the top nice and succulent. And then I now drop this down into my baking oven, which is about 180, and then pop them in the roasting oven for an hour. Now once I've got my potatoes in, I can either sit down, read the papers, or start on putting the other veg, or do a little bit of washing up. It depends what needs to be done. But now is a moment where potatoes are in, the meat's in, you could have a sit down. I'm going to do carrots and broccoli for our veg today. And I'm actually going to steam my carrots. I love to steam carrots, really healthy way. But what I also love is to keep the vegetable water to use for the gravy or for making stock later on. I've also just made an apple strudel with the last of the apples from the garden. So that will go into the oven. To cook when I take the chicken out to rest. It's really important that your chicken is properly cooked. Chicken and pork, you want to make sure they are fully cooked. It's had an hour and 40 minutes. It's quite a large chicken. I'm happy with how that's cooked. So I'm going to leave it to rest while I finish cooking the veg and make the gravy. So now it's time to cook pudding. I'm going to pop the apple strudel into the baking oven. The potatoes are looking good. I'm going to leave those in the roasting oven and they can cook for a little bit longer. Bread sauce, which I made in advance, which I'm just reheating over here. The carrots are almost done, and I'm just going to pop some tender stem broccoli on top of it and just let that cook. It needs less cooking time, so I just pop it in at the end. With my chicken resting over there, I'm going to use the oven tin that I cooked my chicken in to make my gravy, and that makes the most delicious gravy. And then it's time to carve. So it's almost time to serve, but I'm just going to get our apple strudel out and cool while we're eating. There's our strudel, and here we are. Roast potatoes, carrots and broccoli, bread sauce, gravy, our roast chicken, and I did do a few pigs in blankets as well. So that is our Sunday roast today. I hope that you find that helpful with the timestamps.